Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Svetlana. This is Svetlana's Corner, and a lot of you have messaged me asking if I stopped posting. Maybe we broke up. Maybe things have gone the wrong way. So to answer those questions and why there's a tree behind me, okay, let's go and I'll explain that in a sec. I played it innocent, a feel of discontent. I'm finally facing it all, fearless. Okay, so some of you guys are wondering if I'm no longer involved with a guy in prison. Yes, the husband's still there. I still love him. He still has his moments of getting on my nerves, but I still love him. So it has been just a really busy time for me. And I hope some of you will learn a little bit from it, because that's how we learn, is from each other, from examples, from what somebody's doing right, wrong, or what not to do, what to do. Anyway, so in the summer, I got the fun time of going out to visit him. It was great. We were stuck in the middle of fire season and no visits, all the way across to a different country. It wasn't as much fun as we thought, but it was still a great visit. Anyway, a few days after that, he's been transferred. It is nothing he did. It's just the way that the system works. He's been transferred to a different facility, to a different state, not once, not twice, not 3 times, but 4 times in the last 4 months. Yeah, that's been interesting. So there's been a lot of stuff like that, and they tend to do this. And at this moment, I'm not going to go into those details because I want to do specific videos on how that works. But I'll have a video for you guys on how Con Air works, because he got to fly twice. He got to go from West Coast to Midwest to East Coast and a few stops in between. So I'll have the video on how Con Air works. I have a video on how facility to facility transfer works, and coast to coast, state to state transfers, and how that happens when you are in that relationship and you're trying to figure out where that person is, because you know they're somewhere in the world, you just don't know where. Anyway, so there's been a lot going on that way, because as somebody who is the other half of that relationship, you're trying to advocate for them. And I don't know why we're at the end of 2024, beginning of 2025. Something should be digital, but no, we got to track down lost property. We got to track down lost money. We got to track down lost inmate. It happens. All I got was he's somewhere in North America for about a month. So that's interesting. We're still tracking it down. We still do not have property. We still don't know where his money is. We still can't find his health records. So his surgeries are still on hold. But anyway, different story, different frustration for another day. So I was talking about caregiver burnout with somebody. My grandmother passed away from dementia, a bit ago. Not that long ago, but enough that time has passed and I forgot how caregiver burnout works. And I know, talking about a person that is alive and kicking, literally, probably literally, it sounds a little irrational, but I was just having a lot of healthcare problems that were extra, that didn't go with some of the symptoms that I should have with some health stuff. And one of our conversations, he said, "What if it's me?" And my response to that is, of course, we're going to make it all about you, right? Well, it turns out he was right. He's not here to hear me. He was right. So some of it was him, not actually him, but the whole system, it's a lot of work. I realized I was putting in almost 10 hours a day advocating for him. And it gets to you. You get called names. You get to be switched over, all this whole runaround thing. It drives you crazy. I don't know why it has to work that way. I don't know why there's no smooth process, but it is what it is. And so what I've learned from that, and I hope to pass on to the rest of you, is it's okay to say it's too much. It doesn't mean I love him any less. In my case, he's worth every minute of it. I wouldn't take any of it back. I changed some of these people. I changed some of the system, but I wouldn't take him back. Any time with him back. He is worth that hard time. However, there's a balance to everything. And so what I'm trying to do is take a little bit of time away from prison. Now, what does that mean? Well, he can't take the time off prison. He can't walk out those gates and say, I'm taking a day off. You guys are too stressful. I don't know why. They don't let that happen, do they? So I can do that though. I can say, you know what? Tuesday, I'm not dealing with prison anything. I might do my nails, which I need to do. I might do my hair, which I need to do. I might decorate a Christmas tree, which my daughter has done. But I can take that day off and there's no prison in my life on a Tuesday, for example. So it's okay to say, you know what, I'm burnt out. I just need one day off. And that's been something we agreed on in the last 2 months or so, is one day a week. We don't talk about prison. We talk about my cat on the floor. We talk about funny jokes. We talk about everything but the stressful stuff. And I know it's not easy for him because he doesn't get to take that day off. He has to still live in it. But when that person really loves you, they will look at what's best for you too. Because a prison relationship doesn't work when it's about one person. And sometimes you need to take a break. And if I need to not answer the phone all day today, he'll understand that. And if I didn't want to answer the phone, I just wouldn't. However, I really miss him, so I would answer that phone. But other than that, that's what I've learned, is I was really burnt out and I need to slow down and take some time off regularly to pull back just from the prison life and remember the relationship life, remember my own life and everything that's going on here. So with that, I will have a lot of stuff for you guys coming up in the new year. Like I said, I'll have a lot of how this works ideas, different communication systems, different journeys, different everything else. I just have to do some more research because I have 3 states, 4 different communication systems to cover. So that's a lot of research, very short amount of time. And I don't want to do that in the holiday season. I really don't. That's pretty much why I've been away for a bit. If there's something you want me to cover, just send me a message and I'm happy to do the research on that topic. Otherwise, until then, I hope you guys have a great holiday season. I hope you end 2024 with a bit of a smile and celebration. And I hope you have a wonderful new year, 2025, and that it removes all the stress possible, because this life is full of it. So that's all I have for today. Thank you so much for all the comments. Thank you so much for asking if I was gone, if my channel was taken down, if anything like that. And thanks for watching this long video. Have a good one.